The Zero Foundation Revolution. Most blockchain projects launch with massive funding rounds, celebrity partnerships, and exchange listings designed to create instant value. Pi Network did the opposite. They started with zero capital, zero hype, and zero institutional backing. Instead, they asked a revolutionary question. What if value came from human participation rather than financial speculation? This wasn't just philosophical, it was strategic genius. While other projects burned through millions on marketing and partnerships, Pi Network invested in something far more valuable: authentic community relationships. Every pioneer who joined wasn't buying tokens or chasing profits. They were contributing to an economy being built from scratch. Think about this. When Bitcoin launched, early adopters needed expensive mining equipment and technical expertise. When Ethereum emerged, you needed substantial capital to participate meaningfully. Pi Network eliminated these barriers completely. Anyone with a smartphone could become a foundational member of a revolutionary economic system. But here's where it gets fascinating, and why institutional investors are now paying attention. By starting from zero, Pi Network created something no amount of venture capital can replicate: genuine community ownership. Every pioneer earned their position through contribution, not investment. Every relationship formed through shared vision, not shared profits. This zero foundation approach created unprecedented authenticity in a space dominated by speculation and extraction. While other projects promised future utility, Pi Network built present participation. While competitors focused on token price, Pi Network developed human connection. Before we dive into how Pi Network's zero foundation philosophy is creating the infrastructure that could replace traditional banking. And trust me, their approach to institutional integration will completely transform how you think about decentralized finance. Smash that like button if you're seeing how building from nothing might be the key to building everything, and subscribe to TJ Crypto World for the revolutionary analysis that reveals tomorrow's financial systems being born today. The participation economy. Now here's where Pi Network's zero foundation strategy becomes absolutely revolutionary for global finance. They're not just creating another cryptocurrency, they're engineering a complete participation economy where value flows from contribution rather than speculation. Traditional crypto follows a predictable pattern: launch with massive hype, attract speculators, crash when reality hits, repeat cycle. Pi Network inverted this completely. They started with zero market value and built upward through sustained human engagement. Pcoin isn't earned through mining rigs or trading algorithms. It's generated through daily participation, community building, and ecosystem contribution. This creates something historically unprecedented: a digital currency where value correlates with social utility rather than market manipulation. But the genius extends beyond token mechanics. Pi Network's Web3 infrastructure enables developers to build applications for real users with real needs, not just speculators chasing quick profits. When your user base consists of engaged community members rather than profit-seeking traders, you develop solutions that serve human needs rather than market mechanics. Consider the merchant ecosystem emerging within Pi Network. These aren't businesses trying to capitalize on crypto hype. They're community members offering genuine products and services to people they've built relationships with. Commerce based on trust rather than algorithmic targeting. The governance model reflects this participation-first philosophy. Instead of token-weighted voting that concentrates power among large holders, Pi Network implements community-driven decision-making, where influence comes from sustained engagement and contribution to ecosystem growth. Here's what makes this historically significant. Pi Network is demonstrating that decentralized systems can scale through human coordination rather than financial incentivization. Every governance decision reflects collective wisdom rather than institutional disruption. The most shocking development is how Pi Network's zero foundation approach is attracting institutional attention without compromising community values. Traditional finance is recognizing that sustainable blockchain adoption requires authentic user engagement, not speculative trading volumes. Financial institutions are discovering that Pi Network's verified user base represents something they can't create through marketing campaigns: genuine community trust and sustained participation. When banks seek blockchain integration, they need users who understand and trust the technology, not just traders chasing profits. Pi Network's KYC verification process creates institutional-grade compliance while maintaining decentralized principles. This isn't just technical requirement, it's strategic positioning for mainstream financial integration without sacrificing community ownership. The platform's merchant integration capabilities enable real-world commerce that traditional payment systems struggle to serve efficiently. Cross-border transactions, micropayments, and peer-to-peer commerce become accessible to communities that conventional banking excludes. But here's the revolutionary breakthrough. Instead of institutions controlling blockchain integration, Pi Network enables community-controlled financial infrastructure. Banks become service providers within the ecosystem rather than gatekeepers determining access. This represents a fundamental shift in how financial services operate. Instead of extracting value from user transactions, institutions must provide genuine utility to participate in Pi Network's economy, competition based on service quality rather than market manipulation. If this investigation into Pi Network's Zero Foundation revolution opened your mind to how authentic community building could transform digital finance, here's what I need you to do. Smash that like button. It signals YouTube that revolutionary blockchain analysis matters more than price speculation content and helps us reach people ready to understand how participation economics could reshape global finance. Hit subscribe to TJ Crypto World and ring that notification bell. We're the only channel exploring how community-driven blockchain projects could challenge institutional finance and create economic systems that serve human flourishing rather than capital extraction. Drop a comment below. Do you believe Pi Network's Zero Foundation approach could actually compete with venture-backed blockchain projects, or does sustainable growth require institutional capital? Your analysis helps shape our future investigations into projects building authentic digital economies. Thank you for joining this deep dive into Pi Network's revolutionary approach to blockchain development and community building. Your engagement and thoughtful analysis make this the most insightful destination for understanding projects that prioritize human participation over financial speculation. If Pi Network's Zero Foundation philosophy inspired you, you'll be fascinated by my recent investigation into how decentralized, autonomous organizations are challenging corporate governance models, revealing the broader movement toward community-controlled economic systems. Click the video appearing on your screen now for exclusive analysis of how DAOs could transform business ownership. Remember, the most important developments in blockchain technology aren't happening in trading markets or venture capital boardrooms. They're happening in communities where people are building relationships and creating value through sustained participation and mutual contribution. Keep exploring projects that prioritize community over capital. Keep supporting blockchain initiatives that serve human needs rather than speculative profits, and keep building the decentralized future through authentic participation rather than financial extraction. This is TJ Crypto World, and I'll see you in the next revolutionary investigation into the projects shaping tomorrow's economic system.